Question says what number should be added to minus 5 by 8 so as to get minus 3 by 2. Means this number and the other number that we should add are addends, and minus 3 by 2 is sum. If you add two numbers a plus b, if you get c, a and b are called addends and c is called sum. For example, let us take 2 and 3. If we add 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3 will give you 5 as sum. Now, from the sum, addition means together, 2 and 3 together make 5. If you remove 2 from 5, you will get 3. And if you subtract 3 from 5, you will get 2. Nothing but very simple. These two are addends. We have added them. We got some number. So from this, if you remove one, you get the other, right? So two addends, sum. So from sum, if you add one, if you remove one addend, or if you subtract one addend, you will get the other one. Means what number should be added to this? Means this number and the other are addends, and we have to get minus 3 by 2. Means minus 3 by 2 is sum. So what you do? From sum. So required number. Right, required number. Here sum is minus 3 by 2. So from minus 3 by 2, we have to remove one of the addends. Removing means taking away subtraction symbol. What we have to subtract is minus 5 by 8 we have to subtract. Right. So write first number as it is, minus 3 by 2. So minus of minus is plus actually. Minus of minus is plus 5 by 8. As we discussed previously, here denominators are not same, right? Denominators are not same. We have to make the denominators equal in order to simplify, right? So without, I will say again and again, because everyone may not see the previous problems, I will say again and again. Here the two denominators are 2 and 8. We have to equalize the denominator. You know already, in 2 table you will get 8, right? Means 8 is a multiple of 2, or 8 is LCM of 2 and 8. In 2 table you will get 8, nothing but in multiples of 2 there is 2, 4, 6, 8, and 8, 16, 24, dash, dash, dash. So when one number is multiple of the other number is the larger number is the LCM of the two numbers. Right? Now, without changing the value of the fraction, we discussed already. If you multiply numerator and denominator by a fixed number, the value of the fraction won't change. That is equivalent fraction. I told you yesterday also, in the previous class also. It is half. And this is, let us write in the same. So this is 2/4. Let us consider that all parts are of same size. So this is half, and when there are two parts, this part is half. When there are 4 equal parts, the same part is 2/4. 2 by 4 means from half, how do you get 2 by 4? Multiply numerator and denominator by 2. So you get 2 by 4. Means here if you multiply numerator and denominator of fraction by a fixed number, by same number, the value of the fraction won't change, nothing but both are called equivalent fractions. 1 by 2 and 2 by 4 are equivalent fraction. That is why without changing the value of minus 3 by 2, we are writing its equivalent fraction with denominator 8. For that I have to multiply by 4, numerator and denominator, plus 5 by 8, right? Minus 3/4 minus 12 by 8 plus 5 by 8. Now as the denominators are same, I can add the numerators directly. So what are the numerators? Minus 12 the first one, second one the 5 plus 5. Now again what I told previously, minus 12 means you have a borrow of 12 rupees and you have 5 rupees with you. Together what can you think? So as you have 5 rupees, you can clear a borrow of 5. So even if you clear borrow 5, again there will remain a borrow of 7 rupees. That is why when the symbols are different, subtract them in another way. So you will get 7. Write the symbol of big number. Without symbol observe. 12, 5. But 12 has no negative symbol. So minus 7 by 8. So this is what the other number. I think you have understood. The question says sum of two rational numbers is 8. If one of the numbers is minus 5 by 6, find the other number. Just now we have discussed in the previous problem. If you add two numbers, the two numbers are called addends. Addend 1, addend 2 is equal to sum, right? Like if you add 4 and 5, what you will get? You will get 9. 9 is the sum of 4 and 5. Now from sum, you remove the one number, one addend, you will get the other addend. 9 minus 5 is equal to 4, right? Whenever they give this any problem like this, if they give sum and if they give one number, to get the other number, what you have to do is from the sum subtract the given number. So the given number here sum is 8, right? Required number. Here sum is 8 as per the problem, and you have to subtract one of the numbers to get the other number. 8 minus 5 by 6, right, is equal to 8 minus of minus. Remember, minus of minus is plus. Plus of plus is plus. Plus of minus is minus. Minus of plus is minus. Different symbols minus. Same symbols plus. So this will become 8 plus 5 by 6. It means 8 wholes and together a proper fraction. It means it becomes directly, you can write it as 8 wholes 5 6. Those who simplify by writing 8 by 1, it means that they don't know what is fraction actually, right? If this is a whole number and this is means it is a full and this is proper fraction. So together 8 wholes and 5 6, that's it. It is the final answer. If you want to get clarity on that, you can justify, right? I will justify you. So this is half. This is also half. Every time think that all equal parts. So this is half, this is half. This is 1/2, this is 1/2. So if you consider one part, half. If you consider two parts, 2 halves, right? Now if you consider one more whole and if you divide that into two equal parts, right? So we are considering totally now these 2 halves, this is 1/2, totally 3 by 2. I can write this 3 by 2 as this 1 whole and beside 1/2. This 1 whole and 1/2, right? If you consider this part also, what can you write? You can write as 4 halves. 4 halves nothing but 2, right? 4 halves nothing but 2. If you consider one more, so this is again totally 1/2, 2 halves, 3 halves, 4 halves, 5 halves. So you can consider as 5 halves. 5 halves is same as 1 whole, second whole, remaining half. So 2 wholes and half. Nothing but this can be, see, same 1 plus 1 is 2. As you are adding 1 plus 1, 2, you can add simply, say 1 plus half. So this is previously, now these are 2, right? You can write as you wish. This is 1 plus half. So 1 plus half is 2.5, right? So you consider these two. 2 plus half is 2.5, right? So in that way, a mixed fraction is a combination of a whole and a proper fraction. As it is proper fraction and this is less than 1. Less than 1 equals to 1, more than 1, more than 1, more than 1. Right? 8 wholes, 5 6. This is what the final answer. Is subtraction associative in rational numbers? Explain with an example. Associative property is this actually: a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. This is associative property in addition. And take three numbers, and a minus b minus c is equal to a minus b minus c. In multiplication, take three numbers, a into b into c is equal to a into b into c. Means what does this mean? For whatever the operation, in all the operation must be same. This is called associative property under addition, associative property under subtraction, associative property under multiplication. So what you observe here is, take any three numbers. First of all, add the first two. After getting the sum, add the sum on the third number. Here, add the last two numbers and later add the first number and the sum of the last two. If they are same, we say addition is associative. Means we have formed an association. We have formed a group here. Group of these two numbers, group of these two numbers. Similarly, the same is applied for this and this. Clearly, here minus of b minus c is actually a minus b plus c. Right? If we go with somewhat mathematics, see, this is actually minus of b minus c. Minus b minus c is a minus b plus c. So a minus b plus c should be there here, right? So that is why a minus b minus c is not, this is not true, right? Or else, if you think another way, take three numbers, 2 plus 3 plus 5. If your mother gave you 2 rupees, father gave you 3 rupees, brother gave you 5 rupees. Who here gives first to you? Addition means together. Together will be same. Whatever two numbers you add, first of all the sum must be same. All the sum will be same, right? But in case of subtraction, it is not true. For example, if you have 3 rupees, you can take away 2 rupees. You will remain with 1 rupee, right? And so if you have 2 rupees, how can you remove 3 rupees? How can you take away 3? Now in that case you will get minus 1, right? So subtraction cannot be even if you change the order of two numbers, it is not possible to get the same number. Now if you change the association, also it is not true, right? Here from a we are subtracting b, here from b we are subtracting c, right? So that may not be, that is not true. So subtraction is not associative in rational numbers. For anything, subtraction is not associative, right? Explain with an example. Let us consider some simple numbers. Here our intention is to prove associative property, not mathematical calculations. For that, let us consider first number 5 halves, second number 3 halves, third number 1 half. Right? Let us consider like that. Right? So let us form association. 5 halves minus 3 halves minus 1 half is equal to 5 halves minus 3 halves minus half. Same, simple. Write the three numbers, keep minus symbols, and first of all brackets for the first two, second time brackets for the last two. Means first of all simplify this, later simplify this, right? Now let us, this is called LHS and this is called RHS. Let us consider LHS first of all. 5 halves minus 3 halves minus half. So half denominators are same, so you can subtract the numerators directly. What you will get? 5 minus 3, right? 5 minus 3 by 2 minus half. What is 5 minus 3? 2 halves. 2 halves minus half. I will remove the bracket as there is a single, now one fraction we got, no? That is why I have removed the brackets. 2 halves minus 1 half is again 2 minus 1 by 2. When the denominators are same, add or subtract the numerator. So here subtraction then, so 2 minus 1 by 2. Right? So 2 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. Right? Now 5 halves RHS. 5 halves minus 3 halves minus half. Right? So 5 halves as it is, because we have to simplify this first of all. Right? Minus symbol as it is. So start bracket, close the bracket. Denominators are same, no? So write the same denominator. So subtract the numerators directly. 3 minus 1. Right? 5 halves write as it is until it is completely simplified. You have to write this as it is. 5 halves minus 3 minus 1 how much? 2. 2 halves. This is 2 by 2. So now you can remove the brackets because you got the single fraction, right? So there are no any operations again, right? And there is no even minus symbol. So 5, now again denominators are same. Write the same denominator and numerator is 5. Here numerator is 5, here numerator is 2. 5, this minus 2, 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 how much? 3 by 2. Therefore, LHS is not equal to RHS. Half, 3 and half. Sorry, 3 halves. This is half, it is 3 halves. Both are not same. 3 halves means again 1 and half. Right? So, in that way, subtraction is not associative in rational numbers. In exercise 1.1, 12th problem is given as verify that minus of minus x is equal to x for x is equal to 12 by 15 and x is equal to minus 13 by 17. Two problems are given under this. For verifying this, you should know some concept, that is additive inverse. Right? Additive inverse. Additive inverse means if the sum of two numbers, if you take two numbers, if you add them, you should get 0. Right? For example, let us take 2. So for 2, what will you add to get 0? Additive identity. So you have to add clearly minus 2. 2 plus 2 plus minus 2 is 0. Means additive inverse of 2 is minus 2. Additive inverse of minus 2 is plus 2. Means one is the additive inverse of the other. This is also applicable to even rational numbers. Minus 3 by 2. What will you add for minus 3 by 2 to get additive identity 0? What you have to add? You have to add 3 by 2. This is dash actually. So what will you add? 3 by 2. So minus 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2, right? This is dash symbol, right? So minus 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is 0. Means here you have to observe two things. If there is minus, here should be plus. Plus, minus the same number, right? You have to remember that additive inverse of 3 by 2 is minus 3 by 2. Additive inverse of minus 3 by 2 is plus 3 by 2. Now, let us consider x is equal to 2 by 50. Now, additive inverse of 2 by 15, right? Additive inverse of 2 by 15 is minus 2 by 15. What we did? We kept here minus symbol, right? For there was plus here, we kept simply minus symbol. Now, additive inverse of minus 2 by 15. Nothing but for whatever the number is there, you have to keep minus symbol for that again. Which if you consider this is a number, right? So for that you have to keep minus symbol. Minus 2 by 15 minus, right? Like here, observe this. Here was a positive number. To get the additive inverse, we kept one negative symbol extra. Negative symbol extra. Here already there is negative symbol. So write that in brackets and write one more minus for that. This is nothing but you know already. Additive inverse of minus 2 by 15 is 2 by 15, you know already, right? That is what? Simple. It is very simple, but you may confuse this, right? Therefore verify. Minus of minus 2 by 15 is 2 by 15. Very simple, right? Now take same, no, without confusing, instead of 2 by 15 write minus 13 by 17, right? This is first one. Second one, additive inverse of minus 13 by 17 is equal to, you know, for minus number you will get what? 13 by additive inverse of minus 13 by 5 is minus of minus 13 by 17 is equal to 13 by 17, right? 13 by 17. Now additive inverse of this, both are same. 13 by 17 minus of minus 13 by 17, both are same. Now additive inverse of minus 13 by 17 is equal to, now write minus symbol 3 times. Minus 13 by 17 minus 1 time minus third time is equal to minus 13 by 17. This may be confusing. You leave this, right? It is not so important for 8th class. That is what here. This is x value. This is minus of minus x is equal to again x only, right? Minus of minus x is equal to x. Minus of minus, this number is x, minus 13 by 17 is equal to again x, right? In 13th question, first one says, write the set of numbers which do not have an additive identity. So to answer this question, first of all you should know what is an additive identity. Additive identity means take any number, add some number to this, you should get again the same number. Is there such number? So that number is 0. So 0 is called the additive identity. Is equal to 0 plus 2 also must be possible, right? Additive identity is 0. So what set of numbers we know actually? We know set of natural numbers, we know set of whole numbers, we know set of integers z, and we know set of rational numbers q, right? As per 8th class, right? So what is set of natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, dash, dash, dash. What is set of whole numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, dash, dash, dash. What is set of integers? Set of integers minus dash, 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 minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, dash, dash. What is set of rational numbers then? All these natural numbers, whole numbers, integers along with fractions, right? Negative fractions, right? Nothing but these fractions only can be converted into terminating decimal numbers, right? Terminating decimal numbers. Also they can be converted to non-terminating repeating decimal numbers, right? These are all rational numbers. Natural numbers are rational numbers, whole numbers are rational numbers, integers are rational numbers, and the fractions, negative fractions, terminating decimal numbers, non-terminating repeating decimal numbers, they are all come under rational numbers, right? Means, so 0 is not available only in natural numbers. So the set of numbers which do not have an additive identity is natural numbers, right? Remaining all have 0. 0 is also a rational number. As per the definition of rational number, if any number can be written in p by q form, that is a rational number. 0 can be written as 0 by 2 or 0 by any non-zero number. 100. Right? That is what 0. That is what 0, right? So this is also a rational number. The rational number that does second one. The rational number that does not have any reciprocal. Reciprocal means now you have to multiply two numbers, a and some number you have to multiply, you have to get 1, right? So reciprocal of a is 1 by a. Reciprocal of 1 by a is again a, right? Reciprocal of 1 by a is a, reciprocal of a is 1 by a. Reciprocal means multiplicative inverse, right? So now reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. Means if you multiply them, what you get? 2 ones gets cancelled, you will get 1, right? What is reciprocal of 2 by 3? It is 3 by 2. What is reciprocal of 3 by 2? 2 by 3. Because you are multiplying them, you will get a 1, right? So one is the reciprocal of the other, right? So now the rational number that does not have any reciprocal. As we observe here, it seems that all fractions also have rational number. This 2 I have taken 2. This is like integer or whole number. This also has a reciprocal 1 by 2. Then which number is asking clearly? The rational number that does not have any rational number. You should, if you remember the definition of a rational number, any number that can be written in p by q form, where p comma q are integers and q is not equal to 0, right? Q should not be 0 means if denominator becomes 0, right, the value is not defined. Nothing but if you take 0, what should be it's a reciprocal 1 by 0, but 1 by 0 is not defined according to the definition of rational numbers. So 1 by 0 is not defined actually. That is why for 0 there is no reciprocal. What is answer? 0, right? The reciprocal of negative rational number. You take a negative number minus 2 by 3. On multiplying you have to get 1 there is by some number. So minus into minus only plus, no, this should also be minus. So you write it as minus 3 by 2, right? So reciprocal of a negative number is, for a, reciprocal of negative number is minus 1 by a, right? I don't know what to write for this. The reciprocal of a rational number is, for a, reciprocal is 1 by a. For minus a, reciprocal is minus 1 by a. Simple, right? Write some examples. Reciprocal of minus 2 by 3 is minus 3 by 2, right? Reciprocal of minus 2 by 3 is minus 3 by 2. So you write some examples enough here, right? So that is what this question.